All right, let's throw it to Tay because, well, the injury report came out for LSU football yesterday as they get ready to travel to Nashville to take on Vandy. And there was certainly a name on there that caught everyone's attention.
Actually, a few names on there that caught the attention. So, okay, look, we know Gabriel Relaford's out. We know Jamari Butler's still questionable. Whit Weeks has been placed on the injury report. He's questionable for Saturday. And maybe even more concerning than that, Bernard Gooden is doubtful on the injury report as of yesterday. So there's a chance Weeks doesn't play, and Bernard Gooden is trending towards not playing. Not great news.
Not good, Bob. So Bernard Gooden had the collarbone issue, wasn't a break, but did have an injury there. Do we know what Whit Weeks is?
I was about to ask you guys, I don't remember him getting hurt.
I don't either.
I mean, he was limping around out there a little bit, but, you're the middle linebacker. You're going to get banged up. I don't remember a significant injury.
I know there was one series, I think it was the beginning of the second half, actually, that he wasn't out there at the beginning, and I was like, why is Whit not out there? And they were having some success, and then they had too much success for Blake Baker's liking, and then here comes Whit Weeks into the game. So I was like, oh, they're just maybe giving him a rest, or I don't know, whatever. But that's the only thing that I can even think about that would maybe signal he had something.
Right. It says here it might go back to the wrist injury he had against Ole Miss when he went out. But I'm like, that was 3 weeks ago, and he played last week. I mean, it's just weird. Kelly didn't mention it on the teleconference. It just popped up last night.
It could have been a practice issue.
Yeah.
Could have been something that they've been dealing with, and they're not doing anything different. Someone just told them that, hey, what we're doing, he needs to be added to the injury list.
Yeah.
Because we're not following a rule. Could be as simple as that. I've seen that happen before. I'm not saying it is. But it's like, well, we've got a jersey on him. He's getting treatment. He's being held out of this many periods during practice. And then you get a news from Bonnet or somebody's like that, hey, that he's over the limit of you have to do that. So I don't know. Maybe it's all for nothing. Maybe where there's smoke, there's fire. I don't know. But, I guess the good news on Silver Line, if you're looking for something, is that defense has gone out and performed really well for a complete game without him already against a good opponent when he got kicked out of the game after the
third play.
Yeah, third play of the game. So at least they kind of know what they are, and they know that they can be successful and still be elite and still that was Florida game?
Yeah.
5 interceptions, I believe, still after that. So they can still go out and perform against a team with a similar,
Yeah, look, I mean, you never want to go into a game without Whit Weeks.
Yeah.
Duh. That's the obvious
He
part.
makes you better.
But you have done it before. It is a deep position for you. You do have a stable of linebackers that you feel really, really good about. Again, you want Whit. If Whit's available, he's one of the best in the country. So we're not acting like that's nothing. But you have, like Matt said, you have done it before, and it is a deep position room. So certainly something we'll pay attention to. For Bernard Gooden, that's a big one. I mean, he's done a really nice job right there in the middle. But you did see some guys kind of step up and have better days, I thought, last week against South Carolina, Tay. And I think it was you that was talking about Jacobian Guillory earlier in the week.
I thought Jacobian Guillory was great. I thought that was his best game of the year. You go back and look, he didn't have a ton of tackles, but he got consistent pressure right up the middle. We do have some good news, though. Aaron Anderson and Paul Mabenga are probable.
There we go.
Both of those guys were you were a little concerned what your offense was going to look like last week without them. They are probable, so we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, Aaron Anderson coming back would be a huge boost to this. I think he is your best offensive player. I think he might be your best player on the whole team. So getting him back, I think from just a comfortability standpoint for us, helping him kind of get back into his confidence mode, his cocky mode, him being a little bit, I'm the best dude on the field. I can make every throw on the field. I think getting him back to that level that we know that he can be at. He hadn't been there this year for a full time. We've seen the throws here and there, but consistently do it. We hadn't seen him. We hadn't seen that Nussmeier in a season. So that would go a long way for that. I think Aaron Anderson is that good. I think he is that dude, and I think he brings a lot of stability to that passing game.
Yeah, he's the guy that you look for on third and anything.
Yep.
Whatever the situation is.
He just gets it.
Yeah, he does. He understands coverages. He gets open. He can make you right sometimes, maybe when you're not fully right. I'm not saying you're wrong.
That's
as
what
a quarterback,
good receivers do.
Yeah, he can make you right in situations where maybe you didn't see it the same way. So, yeah, that's a big one. That is a big, big boost for LSU, certainly offensively, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking for some offensive momentum. You get Paul Mubinga back at guard, and so it's somebody that has a ton of starts under his belt. And that's what the injury report looks like for LSU. Vanderbilt does have some injuries as well. We'll probably get to those at some point here in the show. But Whit Weeks did find himself on the injury report yesterday when we didn't know that he was going to be added to it. And here you are getting ready for a Thursday practice. So certainly something to monitor.